Welcome to Thrive Forward. Today, we're tackling a deeply personal yet universal challenge: self-doubt. It's that little voice in the back of your mind that whispers, "You're not good enough, you might fail, or why even try?" If you've ever felt this way, you're not alone. Self-doubt is one of the biggest barriers that holds us back from pursuing our dreams, stepping into new opportunities, and fully embracing our potential. Think about it. How many times have you stopped yourself from going after something you truly wanted because you questioned your abilities? How often have you let fear of failure or the pressure to be perfect keep you stuck in your comfort zone? The truth is, self-doubt can feel like a heavy weight, chaining us to mediocrity and convincing us that our goals are out of reach. But here's the good news. You don't have to let self-doubt define your story. In fact, you are far more capable, resilient, and talented than you probably realize. The key lies in understanding where self-doubt comes from, learning how to reframe those limiting beliefs, and taking bold, intentional steps toward building the confidence you need to thrive. Today, we'll uncover practical strategies to help you silence that inner critic and replace it with a voice of encouragement and self-belief. We'll explore powerful mindset shifts, actionable tips, and inspiring real-life examples of people who broke free from their doubts and achieved extraordinary success. Your potential is limitless, and it's time to break through the barriers holding you back. Are you ready to take the first step toward a more confident, fearless version of yourself? Let's dive in and start turning that self-doubt into unstoppable momentum. Understanding self-doubt, a path to unlocking your true potential. Self-doubt is an experience most of us are intimately familiar with. It's that persistent inner voice whispering questions like, "Are you really good enough?" Or "What if you fail?" While occasional self-doubt is a natural part of the human experience, when it becomes a dominant force in your life, it can feel paralyzing, stifling your growth and holding you back from opportunities that could lead to profound personal and professional fulfillment. At its core, self-doubt is not simply a lack of confidence. It's often rooted in fear. This fear can manifest in various forms: the fear of failure, the fear of judgment from others, or even the fear of venturing into the unknown. These fears are powerful because they tap into our survival instincts, urging us to stay within the confines of what feels safe and familiar. But here's the catch: growth never happens in comfort zones. The first step in overcoming self-doubt is understanding its origins. Ask yourself, what am I truly afraid of? Is it the idea of making a mistake? Or perhaps the thought of being criticized by others? By naming and confronting these fears, you begin to strip them of their power. Fear thrives in the shadows, but when you bring it into the light, it becomes something you can manage rather than something that controls you. It's also important to recognize that self-doubt is often fueled by unrealistic expectations, either those we set for ourselves or those imposed by societal standards. We live in a culture that celebrates perfection and success while glossing over the messy, imperfect process that leads to those outcomes. This creates a false narrative that mistakes or failures are to be avoided at all costs. The truth is, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a crucial stepping stone toward it. To move past self-doubt, you must reframe how you see fear and failure. Instead of viewing them as threats, embrace them as opportunities for growth. Each setback you encounter is a chance to learn, adapt, and become stronger. Every moment of hesitation is an invitation to practice courage, even in small doses. Finally, cultivate self-compassion. Too often, we're our own harshest critics, magnifying our flaws while dismissing our strengths. Instead, treat yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you would offer a friend facing similar struggles. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and remind yourself that growth is a journey, not a destination. Self-doubt is not a life sentence. It's a challenge to be understood, managed, and ultimately conquered. By confronting your fears, reshaping your mindset, and showing yourself grace, you can transform self-doubt from a roadblock into a stepping stone. The next time that inner voice questions your abilities, answer it with this truth: you are capable, you are resilient, and you are worthy of every success you dare to pursue. Reframing negative thoughts, turning self-doubt into self-empowerment. Self-doubt is often fueled by a pattern of negative thinking, Those automatic self-critical thoughts that creep in and convince us we're not enough. The good news is that these thoughts are not truths. They're stories we tell ourselves. And like any story, they can be rewritten. Reframing your negative thoughts is one of the most powerful ways to combat self-doubt and regain control over your mindset. The first step is to challenge your negative beliefs. When a self-critical thought arises, pause and ask yourself, is this belief grounded in fact, or is it simply fear masquerading as truth? Fear has a sneaky way of distorting reality, making us focus on worst-case scenarios or magnify our shortcomings. By questioning the validity of these thoughts, you begin to strip them of their power. Next, consider how you would respond if a close friend came to you with the same doubts. Imagine your friend saying, "I don't think I'm good enough," or "I'll never succeed." You'd likely offer words of encouragement, pointing out their strengths and reminding them of their potential. Why then are we so much harsher with ourselves than we are with others? Reframe the narrative in your mind as if you were supporting a loved one. This simple shift can make a world of difference. Reframing also requires replacing unhelpful thoughts with constructive ones. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," try saying, "I'm still learning and every step I take is helping me improve." This isn't about blind optimism or ignoring challenges. It's about adopting a growth-oriented perspective that acknowledges effort and progress. Remember, success is rarely about innate talent. It's about persistence, practice, and a willingness to embrace the journey. Additionally, pay attention to the language you use when talking to yourself. Words have immense power, and negative self-talk can quickly become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Phrases like "I'm terrible at this" or "I'll never figure it out" reinforce a fixed mindset, while statements like "I'm working on it" or "I'm improving every day" encourage growth and resilience. Reframing your thoughts takes practice, but the rewards are transformational. Each time you challenge a negative belief, you weaken its grip on your mind. Each time you choose a more constructive thought, you build a foundation of confidence and self-assurance. Over time, these small mental shifts add up, reshaping the way you see yourself and your abilities. Self-doubt may never completely disappear. It's a natural part of being human. But by reframing your thoughts, you can ensure it no longer controls you. The next time self-doubt tries to pull you down, remember, you have the power to rewrite the story in your mind. Replace criticism with compassion, fear with courage, and doubt with determination. That's how you transform not only your mindset, but your entire life. Celebrate your wins, the key to building unshakable confidence. In a world that constantly pushes us to do more, be more, and achieve more, it's all too easy to overlook the victories we've already won. We often fixate on what's left to accomplish, allowing our perceived shortcomings to overshadow the progress we've made. But here's the truth. Taking time to celebrate your wins, no matter how small, is not just a feel-good exercise. It's a critical practice for overcoming self-doubt and cultivating lasting confidence. Why is it so hard to recognize our own accomplishments? Part of the answer lies in human psychology. Our brains have a natural negativity bias, meaning we're wired to focus more on problems and failures than on positive outcomes. This bias may have served our ancestors well in avoiding danger, but in today's fast-paced, achievement-driven culture, it often leaves us feeling inadequate and stuck in a loop of self-criticism. By actively celebrating your wins, you counteract this negativity bias and shift your focus to what's working in your life. Start by reflecting on your past achievements. Think back to moments when you overcame challenges, learned a new skill, or accomplished a goal you once thought was out of reach. These don't have to be monumental events. Even seemingly small victories, like nailing a presentation, sticking to a workout routine, or finishing a long overdue project, deserve recognition. Writing down these accomplishments is a powerful way to solidify them in your mind. Keep a dedicated journal or digital note where you record your wins. Be as specific as possible. What did you achieve? What obstacles did you overcome? How did you feel afterward? Revisiting these entries when self-doubt creeps in serves as a tangible reminder of your capabilities and resilience. It's like having a personal highlight reel that reminds you of your strengths when you need it most. This practice does more than just boost your mood. It rewires your mindset. Celebrating your successes helps you build a sense of momentum. Each win, no matter how small, becomes a stepping stone toward bigger achievements. It reinforces the belief that you are capable of growth and progress, which is essential for tackling new challenges with confidence. Moreover, celebrating your wins fosters gratitude, a powerful antidote to self-doubt. When you focus on what you've accomplished, you shift your energy from scarcity, "I'm not doing enough," to abundance, "Look at what I've already achieved." This perspective not only builds self-belief, but also motivates you to keep striving, knowing that every effort adds to your growing list of successes. Remember, confidence is not about never doubting yourself, it's about trusting your ability to figure things out, even when doubt arises. Celebrating your wins is a simple yet profound way to nurture that trust. So the next time you reach a milestone, big or small, don't rush past it. Take a moment to acknowledge your effort, reflect on your progress, and let yourself feel proud, because every win is a testament to your perseverance, your potential, and your power to thrive. And when you celebrate those wins, you're not just looking back, you're laying the foundation for everything you're capable of achieving in the future. Take action despite doubt, the secret to building true confidence. Many of us believe that confidence is a prerequisite for taking action. We tell ourselves, "Once I feel ready, I'll start." But what if I told you that this mindset is holding you back? The truth is, confidence isn't the starting point, it's the result. It's not something you magically have before you act, it's something you build through action. Self-doubt has a way of convincing us to stay put, whispering that we need more preparation, more skills, or more certainty before we're ready to move forward. But waiting for self-doubt to disappear completely is a recipe for stagnation. You don't have to eliminate doubt to take action. Instead, you need to learn how to take action in spite of it. The key is to start small. Grand sweeping goals can feel overwhelming, especially when self-doubt is already in the mix. But breaking those goals into smaller, manageable steps makes the path forward clearer and less intimidating. For example, if your dream is to start a business, you don't have to launch a fully formed company overnight. Your first step might be as simple as researching your market, drafting a business plan, or even sharing your idea with a trusted friend. Each small step you take creates a ripple effect. With every action, you're proving to yourself that you're capable. These small wins, while seemingly minor in the moment, serve as powerful evidence that you can handle challenges and make progress. Over time, this builds a sense of momentum and reinforces your belief in your abilities. It's also important to embrace the concept of progress over perfection. Taking imperfect action is far more valuable than waiting for the perfect time, because the perfect time rarely, if ever, comes. When you focus on progress, you allow yourself the freedom to learn, adapt, and grow along the way. Mistakes become lessons, and each lesson brings you closer to your goal. Another critical mindset shift is recognizing that action itself is an antidote to fear. Self-doubt thrives in inaction. It feeds on hesitation and grows stronger the longer you wait. But the moment you take that first step, no matter how small, you disrupt the cycle of doubt. You prove to yourself that fear isn't as powerful as it seems, and that you're capable of moving forward, even when it feels uncomfortable. Remember, every successful person you admire started somewhere. They didn't begin with unshakable confidence. They built it by taking action, failing, learning, and trying again. What separates them from those who stay stuck isn't the absence of doubt, it's their willingness to act despite it. So, the next time self-doubt tries to hold you back, don't wait for the fear to subside. Take that leap, even if it's a small one. With each step forward, you're not just working toward your goal, you're proving to yourself that you can rise above doubt and create the confidence you need to thrive. Surround yourself with positivity, a key to overcoming self-doubt. We often underestimate the profound impact that our environment has on our mindset and overall well-being. Yet the truth is undeniable. You are the average of the people you spend the most time with. This isn't just a catchy saying, it's a powerful principle that can shape your success and your ability to overcome self-doubt. If you want to build confidence, strengthen your resilience, and break free from negative thinking, it's essential to surround yourself with positivity. The people around you, whether family, friends, coworkers, or mentors, play a crucial role in shaping how you see yourself and the world. If you're consistently surrounded by negativity, whether it's in the form of critical voices, pessimistic attitudes, or toxic relationships, your self-doubt will only grow stronger. Negative influences feed your insecurities, reinforce your fears, and often convince you that your dreams are out of reach. In contrast, a positive environment does the opposite. It lifts you up, nurtures your growth, and helps you see your potential even when you can't fully see it yourself. Take a moment to reflect on the people in your life. Are they encouraging and supportive, or do they unknowingly contribute to your doubts and fears? Make a conscious effort to limit your exposure to those who bring you down, and instead, seek out individuals who believe in you, challenge you to be your best, and celebrate your successes. Surrounding yourself with people who inspire and uplift you creates a foundation of support that is essential when facing self-doubt. It's not just the people in your life that matter. The content you consume also plays a pivotal role in shaping your mindset. Books, podcasts, and online communities focused on personal growth can serve as a source of constant inspiration and encouragement. Whether it's listening to motivational podcasts, reading books that expand your knowledge and perspective, or engaging with communities that share your goals and values, these resources provide valuable reminders that growth is a journey and setbacks are a natural part of it. Consider the impact of listening to a podcast on resilience or reading a book that challenges your beliefs about what's possible for you. These external sources of inspiration help you reframe negative thinking and equip you with tools to combat self-doubt. They also introduce you to new perspectives, stories, and ideas that show you that others have faced challenges similar to yours, and that they've overcome them. Moreover, positive influences don't just motivate you in the moment. They create lasting shifts in how you view yourself and your capabilities. When you consistently expose yourself to messages of possibility, empowerment, and growth, you begin to internalize these beliefs. They become a part of your inner narrative, gradually replacing the self-critical thoughts that once dominated your mind. Surrounding yourself with positivity is not just about avoiding negativity. It's about actively choosing to immerse yourself in environments, relationships, and content that support your personal growth. It's about creating a space where your self-worth is nurtured and your confidence can thrive. So take the time to curate your environment with intention. Seek out people who inspire and encourage you. Fill your life with books, podcasts, and communities that remind you of your potential and the endless possibilities before you. Because when you surround yourself with positivity, you create a fertile ground for growth, success, and the unwavering belief in yourself that is key to overcoming self-doubt. Embrace the journey. How to overcome self-doubt through growth, not perfection. In a world that often equates success with flawless execution, it's easy to believe that overcoming self-doubt means reaching some state of perfection. But the truth is far different and far more empowering. Overcoming self-doubt isn't about eradicating all fear or eliminating mistakes. It's about embracing the journey of growth, accepting the inevitable setbacks, and understanding that every misstep is an opportunity to become better, stronger, and more resilient. We live in a culture that values instant success and visible achievement. Social media in particular can perpetuate a warped sense of reality, where it seems like everyone else is effortlessly thriving. But behind every perfect success story is a series of struggles, failures, and lessons learned. The difference between those who thrive and those who remain stuck is not a lack of self-doubt or mistakes. It's their ability to embrace the journey, regardless of how imperfect it may seem. The first step in this journey is accepting that mistakes and setbacks are a natural, unavoidable part of life. Rather than viewing them as failures, see them for what they truly are: opportunities to learn, grow, and refine your approach. Every time you encounter a challenge, you're gaining valuable experience. Every failure is a stepping stone guiding you toward the person you are becoming. Too often, we let mistakes define us. We view them as evidence that we're not capable, that we're somehow less than or unworthy of success. But this mindset is not only inaccurate, it's limiting. Mistakes do not define your worth. They are simply a part of the process that leads to success. In fact, some of the most successful and accomplished people in the world have faced tremendous failures along the way. What set them apart wasn't their ability to avoid mistakes. It was their willingness to continue moving forward, to learn from each experience, and to use each setback as fuel for their next effort. Embracing the journey requires a mindset shift. It's about reframing your perspective on growth. Instead of obsessing over perfection, focus on progress. Instead of fearing failure, view it as an essential part of the learning process. This shift in thinking allows you to take risks, make mistakes, and try again without feeling defeated. With each effort, you're building resilience, expanding your capabilities, and increasing your belief in yourself. Additionally, embracing the journey means letting go of unrealistic expectations and giving yourself permission to evolve. It's okay to be a work in progress. It's okay to not have all the answers, to not be perfect, and to stumble along the way. What matters is the direction you're headed. What matters is the commitment to continue learning, growing, and improving, regardless of the obstacles that may arise. This mindset is not just about achieving external success. It's about fostering inner peace and confidence. When you embrace growth instead of perfection, you free yourself from the pressure of always getting things right. You allow yourself the freedom to explore, experiment, and evolve without the fear of judgment or failure holding you back. So, the next time you encounter a setback, don't let it derail you. Don't let it convince you that you're not capable or that you'll never succeed. Embrace the journey instead. Understand that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Every mistake is a lesson in disguise, and every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Because when you embrace the journey, you realize that the destination isn't just about achieving perfection. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, one step at a time. Self-doubt is a natural part of being human, and it's something we all experience from time to time. But here's the thing. While self-doubt may never fully disappear, it doesn't have to control your life. You have the power to silence that inner critic and take charge of your thoughts, your actions, and ultimately, your destiny. The key is recognizing that your self-worth isn't tied to every fleeting thought of insecurity or fear. You are far stronger, more resilient, and more capable than you give yourself credit for. Each time self-doubt arises, remember that it's just a passing thought, not a reflection of your true potential. You are more than enough, and you are fully equipped to rise above any challenge that comes your way. If you found this video helpful and it resonated with you, please take a moment to give it a thumbs up. Sharing this video with someone who might need that extra boost of confidence could make a world of difference in their life. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Thrive Forward. We're building a community that's all about personal growth, overcoming obstacles, and thriving in life. Together, we'll keep learning, improving, and moving forward, one step at a time. I can't wait to see you in the next video.